Good morning, my dear students. I'm sure you are doing very well. Gautam Buddha says only one thing: don't bother that you lost something, but that is a chance or an opportunity which you are going to create more than what you lost. So, this is the second lecture in continuation. This lecture from the Unit 2, the concept is called time value of money. As the title itself is indicated, time value of the money. When the time passes on, the value of the money will change. For example, somebody wants to give you 10,000 rupees today. This is the option 1. And the option 2, somebody wants to give you, the same person, 10,000 rupees after 1 year. Which one you prefer means definitely you are going to prefer the first one. You want to have a 10,000 rupees today than after 1 year. The reason is quite clear, my dear students. Today, money has more worth than after some time. In this context, when you are coming to our subject, financial management, there are several important core concepts are there. Among such concepts, definitely one important concept is time value of money. Why I am trying to take this time value of money? Sometimes you feel that your project is worthy and the cash flows you have received as you have estimated. For example, you have estimated after 1 year you are going to receive 10 crores. After 2 years you are going to receive 10 crores. Like that every year you are going to receive 10, 10, 10. That means at the end of the 5th year you have a 50 crores. But when you look at what is the exact time value of this money of the 50 crores you have received means definitely it is less than 50 crores. But you will claim in your income statement you have received 50, but when you want to implement the concept of this time value of money, it will be less than 50 crores. Now, what are the reasons for this one, the time value of money? As I told you in the beginning, when the time passes on, the value of the money comes down. This is because of various reasons. One is inflation, that is increasing the prices, commodities, and your purchase power has been increased, and your cost of capital has been increased, and there are several reasons based on this one. The time value of money, when the time goes on, it will come down. That's what in the second unit, in the capital budgeting techniques, we have broadly two techniques. One is the traditional techniques, the other one is DCF. DCF stands discounted cash flow techniques. When you come back to the traditional techniques, again traditional techniques we have two techniques. One is payback period method. The second one is ARR, that is accounting rate of return. But these are the two methods, good methods, but they doesn't consider the concept of time value of money. Just now we have given one example. But when you are coming to the second broad category, that is DCF techniques, discounted cash flow techniques. Again we have three techniques. NPV, that is net present value. Second one, IRR, internal rate of return. The third one, profitability index, PI. These are the three techniques under the DCF which are going to consider the time value of money. This is what you try to remember. As I told you once again, I repeat, my dear students, there are several concepts. Many companies, they feel that they have received the exact income what they have forecasted, but because of the time value of money, there are so many instances of that the companies have been collapsed. That is what I want to say. You have a money, but what is the real worth of that money? What is the purchase power of that money? That is what we need to advocate, and these are the three techniques which are going to advocate the concept of time value of money.